Hey guys, it's your boys Dylan and Albie here. Say Albie here. Remember last time we wove anchors?
What is up, Bulldogs? Yeah, I actually have a PhD in homecomingologies. Well, Dill Pickle, I saw you with that one girl. You're not slick.
Boy, was that a lot of fun.
Anyways, this time we're doing something a little bit more interesting. Today we have Senn's very own Senn's Got No Talent! Let's get Roy into the segment!
Alright.
So, can you please introduce yourself to us?
Hi, my name's Eden and today I'm auditioning for Senn's Got No Talent. Today, I'm gonna draw you guys. So, what do you guys think?
Wow. That was the most terrible, horrendous, garbage-like performance I've ever seen in my life.
I love it! Come on down and be a judge.
Oh my god, thank you guys, it's such an honor.
Next contestant, please step up.
Howdy everybody, my name is Dylan and today I'm going to be singing Take Me Home Country Roads by John Denver. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees.
Wait a minute.
Yeah?
I thought this was Senn's Got No Talent.
Wait. Yeah, get the out of here.
I mean, I don't know guys, I like the energy this guy gives off, but never mind. Okay, Doc, from Back to the Future, mind introducing yourself to us?
Hello, my name is Elvire and I am from Moscow, Russia, and today I'm doing stand-up comedy. A man walks into a bar. He goes to the bartender and says, "I want a chimney." The bartender's confused, of course, but he says, "Okay, chimney's on the house."
Yeah, truth be told, I kind of like that guy. The energy, it's so good.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Okay.
Yo, what's on your head there?
Are we still here? Just to suffer?
Okay.
My bad. I was walking my pet rock.
Anyways, next contestant.
It's your boy, Vanilla Swirl and Chocolate Swirl, and we finna show y'all our sweet dance moves. 1, 2, 3.
Beautiful.
Encore.
All my friends, never low rider.
The game stinks. Nothing to do but strum my old guitar. Hey guys, I got it! I know what we can do for our intro! Hey guys, we're supposed to be filming the intro. Come on.
And we back. Man, I missed this desk.
Hope our teachers and staff had a safe strike. Thank you for putting your needs aside for all of us.
On behalf of Senn TV crew, we love y'all.
On today's episode, we take a look at Spirit Week, dress-up days, a recap of our pep rally, the homecoming dance, a quick senior segment, and lastly, a TNT segment about homecoming.
But before we get into it, let's talk about the strike.
The strike began on October 17 when both unions failed to reach a contract agreement over compensation, benefits, staffing, wraparound services such as counselors, nurses, librarians, and class sizes.
On October 31st, the strike officially ended when the mayor and the Chicago Teachers Union reached a tentative agreement allowing students to go back to class on November 1st.
Senn TV is back in action. Kirsten and Ayana went downtown to show us the teacher strike. Let's take a look.
Hello, this is Kristen.
I got my city doing front flips. When every father mayor rapper jump ship. I guess that's why they call it where I stay. Clean up the streets so my daughter can have somewhere to play. I'm the blueprint to a real man. Some of these niggas toss they tassel for a deal, man. I ain't going to hell or the hill, man. For my real fans. Something, who up the damn. You can't touch me, nah, 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 nah. I got angels. I got I ain't changed my number since the 7th grade. This from my day one, 10 years, 7 days. A week niggas never tired on the Kevin Gates. And if they rest in peace, they bunny hop in heaven's gates. It's too many young angels on the south side. Gotta set to let our grandmamas outside. You gon' make me take the campus way downtown. You gon' make me I don't have to soul search. I'm still at my old church. Only ever sold merch. Grandma saying kosher, mama saying culture. GCI 107.5, Angel going live. Power 92, Angel Juke, Angel going juke. GCI 107.5 going live. Power 92, Angel going juke, juke.
Niggas talking woo, this is what the band. City so damn great, I feel like Alexander. Wait on halo like a hat, that's like the latest fashion. I got angels all around me, they keep me surrounded.
Great video, Kirsten and Nina. I wish I was there with you guys, but I was sure there in spirits.
Bria and Bosma went around Senn asking Senn staff and students about their thoughts on the strike.
Why do you believe that the strike was important to participate in?
The strike was important because there's many things about CPS that are invested in, undervalued, and we were fighting to get many of those investments, both monetary and otherwise, back in our classrooms.
Yeah, it was important because most schools are insufficient when it comes to like resources and like clinics in school and like libraries. So yeah.
I feel the strike was very important because it highlighted the inequalities and equabilities in CPS schools.
As a senior, how did the strike affect you with college applications and other things?
as a senior, the strike was it was bad for us because it came at the wrong time. We really needed our counselors and our teachers' help as far as recommendation letters and helps with FAFSA and getting our college applications in by November 1st. I feel like this is getting us off track, and we need to be on track. We got our futures to think of, okay? We got our futures to think of, and they playing kitty cat, so I don't got time.
How did it feel to be outside, even when it was cold out, and like being with everyone there?
It was very empowering to feel the power of a bunch of people who are standing up for what is right, and for standing up for a common cause. And so even though it was cold and miserable and rainy and wet and snowy, it felt good to be out there with our colleagues and fighting for what's right.
Just come together and kind of build on our friendships and build some trust, which I think it's going to ultimately help out the culture in the building.
It was really exciting, actually. People came out, they were very much engaged, playing music, doing chants. The community came out and support, students came out and support, which was really great to see.
Thank you to all the students who went out to support our Senn teachers and staff. It seems like people were pretty anxious to get back into school.
I don't think anyone really expected for it to go on as long as it did, but moving right along, let's take a look at our homecoming week.
So I heard you got homecoming king and Naima got queen.
Showed it. Anyways, let's take a look at the pep rally that was held on Thursday, October 10th.
These ain't no old hunters, but these new. Yeah, they blue. And I ain't stepping in no club without my crew. What then? I'm a fool. All my valid, they some loose.
Number 9, the leader of the city in goals, Kevin Tagman. Number 11, Jair Baroum.
Although I wasn't there that day, I heard it was a pretty good turnout for people.
Of course, my crew and I helped put it together. I mean, we even wrapped t-shirts up and just threw it around to the crowd. Hopefully next time when we do have an event like that, maybe you can walk away with a shirt.
Along with the pep rally, we also had dress-up days. Let's go head over to Amy and Bree to see what everybody wore throughout the Spirit Week.
Okay, did you participate in last week's dress-up days?
No.
So why didn't you participate last week in our dress-up days at Senn?
I feel like I didn't really know the days because they didn't promote it as much as like other schools would have.
I thought the days were lame, and the only day I wanted to was Spirit Day, but that was on a Thursday, which was kind of weird because like you'd figure it to be on a Friday because that's when the pep rally was, so I thought it was Friday.
Okay. Are there any days that you wish there had been for dress-up days?
Yeah, so like TikTok's kind of cool. So like a TikTok day or like a meme day would have been cool. And then like Vaughn did gender swapping last year, so I think that would have been cool to like see all the girls like sagging or whatever, and then all the guys like dressing up as Visco girls. I don't know, would have been cool.
Okay, did you participate in last week's dress-up days?
Only for like one day.
What day did you participate in?
I participated in Senn Spirit Day.
So why didn't you participate in the other days?
It was really cold, and I kind of just forgot.
I did not check my email on those days, so my friend had to remind me. So it's just lack of knowledge.
Is there any other dress-up days that you wish was included in the week?
Not any that I can think of offhand, but I'm pretty sure like there are some stuff that other students may want.
I only participated in the pajama day one.
Smart idea, smart idea. So why didn't you participate in the other days last week?
Well, I don't wake up as early, so yeah, I will just,
Are there any days that you wish there had been for like other dress-up days that you would have participated in?
I would say a formal day where everybody would dress in like formal clothes, like let's say suits and all that, you know.
Did you participate in the
they didn't really like hype it up, you know, like it seemed pretty dry. Nobody else is doing it, so who was I going back to it? Nobody. Like, who was I going to wear spirit? Like nobody was participating, so I didn't participate.
Is there any dress up days that you wish was included in the weekend?
I mean, like they should do that. That 90s day stuff or celebrity day. Don't we have that though? Yeah, see, it was dry though. I dressed up for pajama day. I had some big Nike sweatpants, so that was pretty much it.
Well, Tommy, I personally did not see many people dressed up this year.
I did see an uprising in petition on pajama days, though.
Agreed, but I'm surprised a lot of people didn't dress up as a character or anything.
Personally, my favorite day was Spirit Day. Anyways, moving right along. On Saturday, October 12th, we had our homecoming dance.
This year's theme was Hollywood Night. The only catch was that it was in the cafeteria. Not very many people were excited about that.
Let's send it over to April to see what the action was about.
Hey Bulldogs! Senn held their homecoming dance on October 12th at 8 p.m. in the lunchroom. Let's go take a look. Students who went to the dance were able to take pictures in front of a Hollywood sign and gathered in the center of the lunchroom to dance their hearts out. This year's homecoming king and queen were our very own Senn TV crewmates, Tommy Nogue and Naima Woods. Many upperclassmen were in the dance since not a lot of them were eligible enough to attend a dance. To be eligible, you have to have 90% of attendance rate, be passing all of your classes, and having no student conduct issue. This year's homecoming dance was very enjoyable. Let's hope that more students are eligible enough for the next dance.
In my opinion, the dance was a good turnout. The music was good, and eventually everybody came together and came on the dance floor and started dancing. So, big ups.
Well, I didn't go to this dance, but I'm glad that everybody else had fun.
Well, you should definitely go to the next one.
Well, Tommy, we are seniors.
Talking about seniors, Kirsten and Ayana took it to the streets of Senn to talk about seniors' path after graduating. Let's take a look.
It's Kirsten and Ayana, and today we're going around Senn asking seniors what their plans are after high school. Let's take a look. So, what are your plans after high school?
My plans after high school are going to a four-year institution. I have my options pretty wide open, but I'm looking at Loyola, Elmhurst, Dominican, and Columbia. Those are my main four right now.
I'm planning to go to college straight away, not take a gap year.
Is to attend a four-year university.
I'm going to play football in college.
Plans after high school are undecided.
DePaul University or Roosevelt University.
Pursue a bachelor's degree in business.
My plans after high school is to go to college, hopefully ISU, and double major in dance and psychology.
My plans for after high school is college.
To go to college.
My dream school is Augustana.
University of Oregon.
I don't know what college I want to go to.
UIC.
Currently I'm undecided, but
Southern. I don't remember the rest of the name.
That's just so sad. Here are some advice from Mr. Wolf for students taking the career path.
If you think you aren't on the college path, it might be good to think about what jobs you'd like to do and figure out if you could shadow or see what the day-to-day is like. Before you make this huge decision, ideally I'd like you to keep options open. But if you really have a good idea of that job and what it's going to take, and if college isn't a part of that, I understand, but make sure you know exactly what it is, because there's only so many careers out there that provide a living wage right now, so just make sure you know what you're jumping into.
Here is some advice from Mr. Wolf for students taking the college path.
If a school really is your dream college, do all that you can to make sure that you can get in, right? There are some things you can still control. Number one would be have someone proofread everything, like really go over all the details. Number two is there's this thing called demonstrated interest. And demonstrated interest is where you show the school that you would really like to be there. So that could be emailing the reps, building some kind of relationship with them. Going to visit the school is huge, and some schools have scholarships tied in with that. Going to a college fair where this rep would be. Like, really do all you can to try to get in, and make sure that your name isn't just some flat name on a page, that it means something to someone who's making the decision on your future.
That's it for us. Good luck to the seniors on their future endeavors. We'll see you next time.
Anyways, kicking right back to homecoming week, let's send it over to TNT to see what people thought were on homecoming week.
I'm Treasure.
And I'm Naya.
And I'm Basma.
And this is TNT.
With a little B.
Period.
Basma!
I'm Treasure.
And I'm Naya.
And I'm Basma.
And this is TNT.
With a little B.
Period. Don't look at me like that. Okay, Treasure. So Treasure, how was your homecoming?
What homecoming? I didn't go to that.
I didn't go either.
Oh, we was together.
You know what? You ain't have to just, could have just let me live.
Live later. Anyway.
So what did we do?
Sure, we went to a little homecoming game, whatever, they lost. But it's okay. It's okay. They won in spirit.
No tea, no shade.
Shout out to Isaiah and Isaac.
Number 68, number 21.
Come on, y'all did y'all best. Y'all did good. I'm proud of y'all. Y'all were so good.
Yeah.
Yes, queen. Yes, queen. Yes, queen. So yeah, we went there. It was kind of cold, but it was really cold.
Ooh, you saw them little sandlets out there. They was with them little shorts on.
No tea, no shade.
Wait, why do we decide to ditch homecoming? We're not ditched.
Well, we were eligible to go to homecoming, but our friends weren't, so they couldn't go. So it was really no point of us going. Even though we're friends, like it wouldn't have been the same. Really a detriment to our senior year because a lot of seniors didn't go to their last homecoming.
For real?
A lot of seniors didn't go, but that's okay.
You're gonna start this into a rant.
That's okay, because we have more dances to do and more stuff to cover.
For real?
Like, we have the neon dance, we have all those other...
But what if we're not eligible for that?
Well, then we just won't be eligible. Then we'll
have our own.
Have our own.
Period. So we're going to bring in our little B. So, Bossman.
Yeah.
Were you at homecoming?
Hell no.
Oh, dang, why?
We all know why.
Well, now you got to get a tea. That's where we spill the tea.
Ain't no one gonna be at the cafeteria. The cafeteria. Why would they have it at the cafeteria?
But you know what? It was kind of cute, though. They covered the little poles or whatever.
But that musty floor.
Still the same. But they tried. They tried.
Okay, they tried, but not enough for me to come there.
Period. She wasn't about to get her nails done with her hair and her dress to be in a cafeteria.
It was a nice place.
Period. How was your homecoming weekend?
I was at a college homecoming at their game, so I didn't really witness this one. But I'm pretty sure it was probably trash. So, Senn, do better.
I didn't go.
Why not?
Because I wasn't eligible and I didn't want to go because it was in the lunchroom.
Oh, okay. You didn't like the lunchroom experience?
I thought it was lame because I was told that we were going to have it at another place.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, my bad. Okay.
I thought it was really cool. The dance was, I enjoyed the dance more than I did last year. I feel like the dance really improved because the music was like a mixture of like different types of genres and it wasn't just one specific genre.
So you didn't feel like affected because it was in the cafeteria and not in the gym?
No, I honestly think it was better in the cafeteria. I feel like we had more space to dance. In the gym, it was like kind of like small because of the bleachers, but I really like the cafeteria idea.
All right, thank you, Natalie.
I'm Sunlet, so I performed at the homecoming game, which was really fun and exciting, but it was really cold.
It was kind of cold, but you know, it was really cold.
Oh, you saw them little Senlets out there? They was with them little shorts on.
No tea, no shade.
And then for the dance, I mean, it was great. It was way better than last year, definitely, because last year was just dead.
So overall, it seems like people didn't go to the homecoming because of eligibility and the venue.
Yeah.
Maybe it could be better next year.
We seniors. It ain't no next year for us.
Well, it looks like that's all the time we have for today. This has been TNT.
With a little B.
Period.
Let's send it over to one of our crew members for an update on sports.
What's up, Bulldogs? I'm Ayana. And I'm Kristen, and we're giving you the exclusive on what happened to Chicago sports during the CPS strike. Due to the CPS strike, many fall teams were unable to finish their season. For soccer, Class 2A and 3A had to forfeit their games due to the strike. For tennis, 98 players couldn't compete at state level. Even though our football team didn't make it to playoff, a school named Simeon Career Academy High School was lucky enough to go to playoff. Senn sends you luck. Even though most sports didn't make it, fortunately, Senn's very own cross-country team and girls swimming made their marks. Congratulations, girls. The girls swim team placed second at their city swim meet this past Saturday. And not only did they place second, they advanced to the city championship, which is happening this Sunday. Merch, I didn't even know about that. Me neither. Congrats to you too. But what do you think about the CPS strike and how it affected students who play sports?
Definitely. I feel like personally, I support the teachers all the way. We shouldn't blame them, but the sports teams shouldn't have been affected. I think that we should have got a deadline later.
Agreed.
Yeah,
that they would be
type of
able to make
support.
through the games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah.
Some type of acceptance, because it wasn't our fault. It wasn't anyone's fault. You know, they were fighting for us. Yeah.
Especially for the seniors who are trying to get a scholarship. You know, sometimes they're on the way out. But that's all we have for today. Toots, Magoots.
Before we end our show, we'd like to ask some of our crew about the strike and what they did during our mini break. So, Elver.
So that's on me.
Don't say that. Anyways, what did you do during our mini break?
I was just chilling. I was at home. I got some basketball practice in, you know.
Practice?
Yeah. I was just hooping outside, you know.
Wasn't it cold outside?
That doesn't stop me.
That boy a hooper! He said ball is life. Alright, thanks.
Alright.
So Dylan, what did you do during our mini break?
I did a lot of things. Well, most of all, I spent time with my friends. We studied together and complained together. Oh, and there were some times where I visited our teachers, not necessarily supporting them, but just observing how things went. That's it, I guess.
So you did 3 things?
No, 2 things. Where's your math?
All right. Anyways, thank you, Dylan. So, Naya, so you took my crown?
I did. I like it. It's cute.
Anyways, what did you do during our little mini break?
What did I do? I worked on college applications. I got like a lot of those submitted. Took some time to just decompress. There's a lot going on, a lot of stress, a lot of just stuff. So, you know, just took some time to myself.
So you did 2 things?
I did some other stuff too, but.
Hey! Before we end the show, you know what we always say? Toots my goods! So nice, yes,
okay, there we go. That's fine.
Put that in the bloopers. Number 10th.
I was laughing, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I forgot that.
Just flip the crown, bro. Now you call me dumb, put that in the bloopers.
I'ma do my thing and I'ma stay.